I am going to talk about my trauma, but also being trolled and harassed online, which I'm also, this is part of my documentary too, which sucks because I miss my kids. But anyways, um, my since I have autism and I have dyslexia and I have a lot of shit. Um, but it's even hard for me because I'm dealing with so much trauma. So me writing and spelling it out on words, it's fucking difficult. Um, reason when I was reading in school or writing in school, I would get mixed. I would My writing would be hard, and then I'm like, oh, I learned about Leonardo da Vinci. He did the mirror thing, so I did the mirror stuff. Anyways, uh, that led me into the magic part, and then I got stuck into the magic realm. And art, reading pictures, uh, paintings, art. Um, uh, let's to the YouTuber who keeps following me or harassing me and making comments on his post and then claiming that I'm stalking him or like doing something with his subscribers. Um, I'm not subscribed to you. You're subscribed to me. So that's the reason why I'm seeing your shit and I'm just screenshotting. You're the one that watched my video yesterday. And then obviously you learned and you listened because you've been copying me and it shows on the social media that you have that you've been copying me. So there is consequences to that since I am a witch. Like I'm telling you, I'm a witch. I do all this shit and you still want to keep fucking around. Um, it's in my heritage. It's in my bloodline. So that's why I told you go get your parents, go get your mom and dad, go get your grandma, go get your fucking grandma, please. Go get an elder, please. Go get an elder. I'm begging you to go get an elder on your fucking life, please, because you haven't shown receipts at all. I'm dealing with family court shit, and this is for all the parents, all the parents. Um, dealing with their child missing their fucking kids because there's pedophiles out there. All I see right now is a lot of immigrants coming over here in the United States. They have small kids and they just let them kids run crazy out here. And I'm like, holy shit, Megan's Law, Megan's Law. And it's sick. It's sickening because these officers, they all have bloodline, they all have some kind of dark family history that they're hiding. And the sheriff department knows this shit because the sheriff department's been like, I am out of town. Meanwhile, I'm just like, anyways, got something here. So I'm not scared of your threats because they're just empty words. They're just empty promises, which I'm looking for promises because I promised myself and I know I'm true to my word. So, bitch, no, no. Um, so, take the throne. The crown is mine. Mafia gang gang. GM car. Game is game. 1 2 3 1 2 3. If you go in and people copy you, your job is done. Go on to the next. And there's two things you can do. If people do the same, laugh and dip. Number two, do more research and ask questions and dip. Number two, if it can take years to see this versus number one. Glitter helps, music helps, calling people out on their bullshit. This time, no means no. 'Tis the season. Ring the bell and wish them well. Oh, yeah. And when I was in family court, I have not gone to court. I'm purposely not going to court. I'm purposely ignoring court. right now because the motherfucker still hasn't divorced me yet. I'm still in the process of it. You need money to speak. And then even then, you're getting a third party. You're getting another person speaking for you who's going to misrepresent you because they want money, first of all. And then that person, that attorney, probably has friends because I remember I got hit by a car. So now I know what these, I just flew with it. I just wanted to see, well, that attorney ended up knowing like a chiropractor or whatnot and friends of a friend. So that's how it's all linked up. They're all linked up together. Um, so this YouTuber who keeps harassing me and saying that I will never see my Anthony again, and he keeps saying Anthony again. It's like, motherfucker, are you ready for Armageddon? Because I am. I'm ready. This shit's been expired, by the way. Your warranty, the United States warranty is expired. So when I tried to go into city council, this was around voting season. This was around when Amy West, this is how I met Amy West. It's from all that bullshit that was going online. And then what I was told, what my husband told, what Lauren Tapia told me, don't go online, stop it, just ignore it, just ignore them. And I'm like, something tells me this ain't gonna. So I ignored it. And then he did the same thing when I caught him in a lie, and then I screenshotted everything. And he's like, why do you still have this on your phone? Oh my God. Anyways, technology footprint. So I've been working with Alexander Bell and Helen Keller because there is something there in history that needs to be brought up and said. So with that, since I haven't been, and whoever's watching me, it's probably that one guy. So this is fun. That's the reason why I had to stop at that last video. So I have to make that video private so I can see which part you were actually watching, because there is something there. Oh, my dad is great. Okay, that's so cool. Let's see here. What do I got? Oh yeah, you're saying I'm on your channel, but you're waiting for me and following me. Yeah. So there's evidence. There's technology proof that ever since you met me, you've changed. So either way, you're stalking me, you're watching me, and you subscribe to my channel. You're the reason why I'm popping up. Block me, bitch. That's not hard to do. It's really fucking easy. So I hope you get your granny on the other line, please. I would love to meet her. Because I'm pretty sure she would want to know like a little bit more about Michael Jackson and Prince and like Beyonce and all that shit, all that doo-doo stuff. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so about court, about for moms. I am a medium psychic. I was trying to find my family and my ancestors, and I kept getting blocked and gaslighted. And these gay people, as you can see, this guy who's following me, he doesn't like women. Narcissist. Attacks me and just picks and chooses what he wants to hear. Typical narcissist, typical, they're all the same. Just like when people do the zodiac signs, well, there you go. He fits right in. I don't have to keep blocking me. I don't have to block you. All I have to do is just screenshot your bullshit. Anybody who comes after me, screenshot it and release. It's like a spell. Return to sender. Mirror. And they get mad. Not my problem. It's a you problem. Oh. So anyways, and since I don't have my kids, now's the time. 'Tis the season. um, family court. I'm ignoring court. I'm boycotting court. Haven't gave him a dime of mine. And I haven't opened up. The mail. This one is court. Sacramento. Family court. I haven't opened it up because it's just gonna just tell me shit that I already know. So instead, I'm going to write on them, like a prayer. I'm gonna write on them, and then I'm gonna take it somewhere, and then and read it. Chances are, I'm gonna have to like. It's gonna take me like an hour to understand and read it, and then I still won't understand it. I'll just cry and cry. So, way to go, United States, for treating people with disability, with learning disabilities. So, Gavin Newsom, how the fuck did you do this? Because like it's fucking difficult for me to do this. Really fucking difficult. You're yeah, no family value there. It's all been a setup. So when I met Amy Westphal in Westminster right before she became the councilwoman, I was getting nightmares. I was getting visions. And what else? This was also natural disasters coming back up again. And I was just like, maybe I was mad, maybe I'm confused, maybe I'm like, because at this time, I already know dreams. I'm already reading about dreams. I'm already understanding it. And with the chat GPT, he's like interesting. So I'm hoping I'm using that because I do need technology to what do you call it, to capture what I have, so then I can help people like I just looked up that right now. Colin, Walter Collins. I'm gonna write him down in here because that motherfucker who keeps watching me and harassing me online and stalking me, and then claiming that I am getting his followers or whatnot. Walter Collins has a message for you and his mother. And I'm doing a lot of this for him. And his mother. And his mother. I just put and his mother, but I know his mother's name. Christine Collins. I am doing it for her too because that's a fucking nightmare no mother should ever have to fucking go through ever. So this is the cards that I picked up earlier. And this was in Indiana. My fucking phone. Indiana, and I was supposed to go fast in this and I didn't. Indiana, Tennessee, North Carolina. In the series, the very first and very last conversation about what answer, and this was the Seinfeld thing that I've been doing, and the answer is the button. I got 9. I got chair, got poo, and then I got brush. Ow. And then I have Fort Soccer Jersey, Australia Peace Wednesday. And then Egg Cup poster, beard, wood, sofa, and history. So that's what I have there. Okay. Oh, and for the person who keeps stalking me and stuff, just keep thinking Westminster, please do. That's the witchcraft that I'm doing for you. So please go get your grandmother, go get an elder. I wish you would, because no means no. And I'm trying to prove my point here in family court and this government and to these doctors, because what my brother went through, and he has blacked out. I don't want him to remember those fucking memories, because they were a bitch. And my brother was forced on these medications. These kids who were on, who were forced on medication like ADHD, been asked questions because you were forced a spiritual awakening that you didn't understand, and school has art on it. School has something on that. So the school district is using that to keep us in a fucking loop here. And this is how I caught this, because of right before the pandemic happened. I'm like, what's going on? My technology wasn't working right. I was getting blocked. I was getting hacked. I'm like, all right, I got nothing. I knew what they were doing, what they were trying to find. So it's web, just like outside's a web, online's a web, because we're all connected. You fake being online. You're if you're acting, if you're a character, all right, fine, fine. You're still getting, I'm still getting what I need, because something's happening here on this other end. But anyways, um, this is for the mothers who are dealing with family court drama, because if I have to go to prison, if I have to go to jail, because I'm preparing to go to jail, because these judges are nasty. They got something. They know something. And I'm too overwhelmed, too distraught. So if they do put me in jail, which I know, because I got money, I got nothing. I'm protesting. They don't like that shit. I'm watching my mom die slowly while she's like sticking the dagger in my heart, just like my husband was doing to me. And I'm just like, dang, sucks. But oh well. Anyways, it could be worse, right? So I miss my kids, so I'm hoping my kids will see something, like these stupid fucks who keep following me. Um, it's gonna come out, anyways. Uh, I'm only gonna get better if I do go to jail, to be honest with you, because my powers, or it's only gonna be for a little bit, because somebody's gonna copy me, someone's gonna copy me in there, or someone's going to get influenced by me, either good or bad. And I'm expecting good, because all I have is good in there. I'm there, to me, to be honest with you, the way I see it is Walmart. When I went to Walmart, I felt like I was in prison, and I felt bad for the other the other employees. I had to deal with people with ego fucking problems here, trying to override these employees. That's fucking wrong. I saw a lot of that shit, and that just breaks my heart, because you get to know these people, and it's sad that they're getting, like, it's like this fucking high school all over again. No. So that's why I couldn't go to a lot of places, because the energy is low and my high is really high. And when people like this what's this guy, I turn or want to be, follows me, like, come on, it kills your high. And then it's like the next high is just like, oh man. So I think of it as a universe. Think of the universe getting attacked, or Mother Earth getting attacked about a bunch of shit. How does she deal with her shit? And then you just sit with her.
This is a reminder.
Yeah, I'm checking notes now. So I'm using technology because when my dad was alive, we watched a lot of sci-fi stuff, And then as I got older, I'm like, hey, how come, where's all the sci-fi stuff, And then I did this shadow work stuff, kind of interesting here. And then when I had children, I realized, oh crap, I have to tell them, but how do I tell them without influencing my children? Because there's certain negative entities, like this Ike Turner fella that's following me right now, or Clayton Bisbee, or what else does he look like? I don't know, any Dave Chappelle character. Uh, um, oh no, James Walker. Yeah. I think that's me. Okay, yeah. So, anyways, uh, um, yeah, he needs to be. He needs to go back to his elders. Um, children's cries, children's laughter. Some say when they go to scary like things, they're like they hear children's laughter. And there's nothing around. For any mother, hearing a laughter brings like butterflies. So, um, whoever is haunting me and who's ever stalking me, I hope you'll hear a lot of children's laughter around you, because I know that will irritate you and you see nothing. And I also hope you see their cries and hear their cries too, because you could do something. Because it's not scary for me, but it's scary how they got there. Think about it. So that's why also the cards, if you look into the cards, there's also good and bad for it. But for right now, I see a chair. I see a wooden chair and I see it burned. I don't need a chair. Like, simple, like, that's what I got. That's what I got from Walter and the children. Don't take the chair. Let's all sit around a circle. Oh, like playing like Duck Duck Goose or Ring Around the Rosie, like Mother Mother Goose, or you know, um, that's powerful. And I'm going to also bring up Samantha Runyon. She's also a little girl in Staten, California, who was brutally murdered by a pedophile. Um, I beg all parents, I beg everybody to go and look up Megan's Law, please. Um, this is why family um, dark secrets don't they don't do anything for your soul. They hurt you. They take your energy. Think of that entity. Think of all those dark secrets as an entity draining you like a vampire or a parasite. Mold, cancer. You cannot. The lower you are, the sadder you are, the sicker it will consume you. And when you cross over, it attaches, like it's like venom. It's like attaches it to you. You don't want that. And I see it. So when my dad passed, I felt that attachment. It was so weird. Um, and hearing some kids Like, I'll have some total stranger kid come to me and they'd say, I like your ribbon that's coming out of your head. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And I've had old people come to me and say, I like your light. And to me, it's like totally, totally will catch me off guard when I'll hear that. And 100% they're not from California. They're not from the United States. Um, and what else? There was something there and it got lost. So when you're open, and I had stopped this for a while because I was so busy with my kids. I wanted to be with my kids. They know this. So they're like, well, you don't have your kids. Now's the time to work on this. 5 fucking years. So far, I've gotten mail and I haven't showed up. Maybe I should have done this a long time ago. But I've looked, and there is nothing. What I picked up when I've gone talked in the streets from people and listen to them, because some of them, a lot of them don't have social media, a lot of them don't have phones, a lot of them are homeless people, and they were dealing with family court, and that's how they were homeless. Gavin Newsom, are you fucking kidding me? Trump, this is what's going on in California and Orange County right now. Because I should have been on the streets if it wasn't for my mom, if it wasn't me walking on eggshells and finding out, fucking around and finding out who these KKK people are, where they're hiding. Boy Scouts of America, Girl Scouts, churches, school district. I bring peace. What else? Lots of jokes, SNL stuff. So I know there's a lot of comedy, a lot of things. I think that is because of it brought laughter to a lot of people. And I'm talking about like the old, right before it started. So that's what I find, and I have receipts too for those. But I already posted them, so I don't need to keep repeating myself. But anyways, for my boys, I love you and miss you, and don't die. Just get revenge from me, because that's what I'm getting. I want revenge. I am declaring war. And it might sound crazy to the workers who I'm telling these to the therapist and whatnot, but I have to document everything. And because you guys already fucked me over with your school shit, because none of you want to speak out on your own family bullshit, your own family trauma. Money, and I keep saying, oh, Medi-Cal doesn't cover this, Medi-Cal doesn't cover that. Well, motherfucker, that's why I'm here, because I'm not Medi-Cal, I'm not money, I need help, I need support, but yet I'm forced to be here. So yeah, you can't throw money at something, and it's been 5 years dealing with this abuse and calling out the school district and whatnot, and the teachers that are still working there. I'm not going to settle. This is for the children who are no longer here. This is it for the children. Past, present, and future. And this is also for the child inside me, my inner child. The child or the mother I should have had as a child. That's what I'm doing. So I'm healing. And as I'm doing that, I'm just trying to understand what my mom's going through, but it's fucking difficult because you can't force someone help, apparently. But yet you can force someone to take medication and lie and rape them and whatnot. And no, I don't need to take medication to tell me that my abuse is okay, or to make me numb about my abuse. I want to understand why you fucking put me there. So for Lauren Tapia, for my husband, I saw you, what you were going to do, and that's why you did what you did. And that's why I stayed with you after Anthony. You're stupid. You're really stupid. And I hope I take your whole family down before you do that. I hope and pray that you watch that all unfold, and then you could do what you're doing, because that's what I was trying to prevent. I wanted at least my kids to be with a parent, and I thought you were, man. That's what multiple personality is online. When you fake to be some other person online to get whatever you can't get from me, still you had to go get a person, like an ego fix on somebody else. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. And knowing that there's teenagers involved, 100% there are teenagers involved. How do I know this? Because the Art Institute right across the street, or it used to be. And that's also where I saw my second coyote around the time. Yeah, my second coyote that like stopped in the middle of the street. That stopped me. So, and it was right after Sunflower Street, and Harbor. And then I come back to that, and then my dad keeps telling me, remember the coyote, remember the coyote. And then he brings up the coyote, that story that I had, about me going up to the reservation to get medicine for him. So that's where I'm going to leave off. I love you boys. And I'm going this part, since I didn't get to show you, like LA part and all the other rest of the California part, I didn't even get to show you any fucking thing. I hardly got to show you what Orange County was, because there's so much. But that sucks. But that I was just looking for my family, but apparently they don't like to be called out. So oh well. Anyways, I'm preparing you. What my dad's preparing me is to cross over. And so if you're scared, why are you scared of death? Why are people making so much money off of this? Why are people throwing so much money on health when we should be living now? If we live in the moment, we are healthier in the moment. We understand what we need in the moment, instead of rushing. When we rush, we're not thinking what it might do later on. If we were in the moment, we can think, do we need it now? No. So let's see. I'll be with you boys in your writing, in your journals. I'll be writing with you. If you have any pictures, look at the pictures, and then those pictures will talk back to you. Any videos, it will talk back to you. I deliberately did the home videos. I deliberately did the family home videos for that reason. because I noticed my dad was doing that, and I didn't realize what he was doing. And in my home videos of my dad would just look at an empty sky, and it'd just be one little plane, and he'll just be filming, and he'll be ignoring the rest of his family. And it'll be something funny, but he'll just be filming a plane in the sky. And that, when I went back to his childhood, Uncle George, I saw planes. So fuck you, Uncle George. I guess Spain is coming. I guess you knew that. And I guess you knew Argentina was coming. Germany. You got a lot of CIA stuff. You got it. Whatever you did, you left something back there. And you knew, and you, I guess maybe you wanted to see, I don't know, but you know different than a P. You're the reason why this is all happening. So I guess that's it. I love you, boys. And for family court drama shit, for the family court, for the mothers, you're, for even for the stay-at-home mothers or the stay-at-home fathers that didn't get paid for this, like, this bullshit. How much are you worth? Your time is valuable. For the ones that are being like abused, I'm talking to them like, boycott, trash the system, because the system has to be thrown in the trash. This old constitution, this voting system, this justice system has to be burnt. Let it prayer, let it go to, let the smoke take it away, and start from scratch. And how we do that, we speak to the dead, and the dead should have just as much rights as the living. And we'll get our answer right there. You want our answer? That's the fine line. That's the line where we should cross, because that is right there in the middle. That's where we should be. We built this bridge. We have the technology for it. It's there. So all empty seats are not really empty to me. They have something there. They have somebody there that wants justice, that's sitting right there. And I don't see, do it for the inner child inside. Do it for that child that should have had that adult figure. Okay, so I love you, boys, and I'll see you soon. That was it. I did a little longer than I needed to, but let's see if that guy comes up again. I see you boys in a bit. Bye.